G2 roster, busting up the solo Yoru. That's not something you see every day.
No, pretty rare composition here. Valen ahead of his smoke to start here. Great flash setup, but it's just 1 for 1.
Massive flank going over towards B.
Bang going to re-clear, peeks into 3 and goes down.
Space, they're going to be playing primarily off-site, I think, in this post plant.
G2 have a great combo ready, the Haunt and the Flash. Make this retake a little easier.
100 Thieves push back into CT. Now that the smoke has faded, they can look for their timing on that angle.
EU, tight corner, knife is up, he's got his. A quick retreat, odds now even in this one, and timer's starting to tick here. 2 players towards elbow, 1 towards long. Leaf's trying to hold it halfway, he's just sticking onto this one swing. Just coming in time, it's 1 for 1. Haunt up, it tags 1, Cryo perfect on the swing, the last man stand. This exact. Smoke will go towards Hook. It's a question of, does G2 flood? Flash ready to go, they'll hop on out, Haunt broken, but 100 Thieves dealing with this one very well. The trades are clean, and Icy will find at least 2 in that one. So a bit of damage, but no.
On this 3rd round, no bonus, and Asuna going quickly, diving back over towards Showers. Icy gets the first kill, and still looking for more. Flashes himself into the fight, and the spike has not been planted. It is a mess here on the A site as G2 continue picking up kills. Bang the only player to try and equalize from back in U-Haul, but he's all on his own, pushing forward. Brimstone smoke. 100 Thieves are taking their time as the rear clear comes into you.
Great shot out of Bang.
Just sits him down.
And they'll continue playing slow off of that for 100 Thieves. Leaf, though, takes his opportunity and finds one. G2 still have a lot of
Flash stuck behind triple and putting down mollies as clock continues to dwindle away.
This delay is ridiculous. G2 swing at the perfect times, cut down for a double. 100 Thieves will trade back, but they just can't get that plant under control. Trent's ahead of it, and they have ideas with that one. It's going to be a fight towards long, though. Dizzy broken. Do they want to pop through? Just a Haunt. It's excellent. Asuna is...
G2 have not flinched. They've still got Valen and Trent here to hold.
That's a great mauling. Players towards long going to be stalled. First wave of utility in, and no one's even past the start line. Second wave initiated. 100 Thieves fight forward. Boostio for a double. It's 3v3, but Icy's traded out. Trent biding his time, swings through the smoke and falls, and his teammate's gone too. Down to 1.
Spike planted.
And he's going fast. Leaf, backside. A Viper spit in front of him. Mauling and a tap on the spike. Leaf spamming, but...
Thrash isn't done with you.
It's a fake over into that B side for now. Thrash dealt with fast, and whoa, look at that! Ultimate used, Asuna sort of abandoned on site. Valen swings and gets the kill.
Crash. That's a fast rotation. Leaf activated. Boostio walking up. It's a game of timings. And Leaf misses his chance. Now a lot harder to make this retake happen. 4v4, still a Yoru to work with. It'll be a flash out from heaven. Haunt front sight. Boostio will reply with a wave of his own, but Icy wins it over Bang. Trade is good, and time is ticking. Trent flashed off the line yet again. Boostio ready to fight for more. The IGL gets a second. Now 2v2. Spike tapped for the first time. EU decayed, and they know that G2's off, but have to find it. Timing, they're deafened. They can't hear a damn thing, but Trent swings at the right time. Boostio!
Out of bullets, just heartbreaking, but even then there was no time. Yet another round where G2 are heavy stacked over here. We've got a flash ready to go. Low buy, but actually Icy comes around the corner. No flash nest.
Long. We'll try and make this hit happen. Bang is seized. The util is just so good from G2 to delay, but can they follow it up with a kill? Not quite. Wingman going in and gets his mission done. Plant will come down, and Bang ahead of where Trent expects him. It's a big kill in that one. Now the players flooding out are taken down. 100 Thieves again maintaining good control of this round. Just a matter of recovering that spike and closing the deal.
That strength that we saw from them during kickoff on this map. G2 now a chance to call a timeout.
Haunt here. No flash to combo it. It doesn't catch anything. Actually, a C's ult committed. It's fast into the site. Asuna over the top rocket. Connects onto Trent. He's mollied from his own team. And there's still a player, a problem in the U-Haul. 100 Thieves, though, winning every fight. Asuna, he's electric in the back.
One save for Jonah P. Work back into this Viper's pit on short.
They do have the Thrash.
Shot down.
For G2, this round is on Icy. A position, top truck, Asuna, what an entry! The Yoru's down. It's only a judge for Leaf. This round becomes so difficult as Bang fights forward for more, and Leaf continues to find himself in trouble. Cryo's watching it. No.
Trent's got the walk up on the flank. Being scouted out, but wins it with the stinger. Still 4 players left alive. He's running down to pick up a rifle. The clock's just simply too low, though.
They know it's over. G2 called the save.
Side of the map. Because whenever Icy's been playing on B, it's usually Hunter Thieves can get this take underway.
Again, good molly to stall from G2. That'll cancel out this first wave. But Asuna, Icy's gonna go forward into this one. Scouts out information, but they're trying to get ahead of him. Hunter Thieves fighting.
Cade playing off of his own haunt there to get that kill. That was so nicely done from him.
And you see that decay so critical. All these kills, body shots for Valorant.
They are expecting the B lean now from Hunter Thieves, and the few times Hunter Thieves have gone B, it's been heavy through long every time.
Jonah makes contact. And Hunter Thieves are just gonna walk up on this one. Dizzy, ready to pop through the smoke. Icy is so blind. No, TP to get out of this one, but just in time. He arrives. Jonah still in the smoke, though. Maybe wants to make another go of this one. Icy has a flash to set him up if they want to go for this one. Ult come in and fight.
Oh.
2 shots.
This entire round would hinge on Bang. If Bang on A-Shore was able to find some kind of a kill, maybe they have a chance. Cryo takes matter to the heavy util here and then teleport back into that A-site. A-site is now weak. It is just the Viper. It is just Leaf for the time being, but there's mollies to stall. There's only 15 seconds left, Mimi. The clock is going away. Wingman's gonna go in there. And if G2 can get in front of this and take down Wingman, this round might just be over. No! Bang defends Wingman. The spike has been planted. 100 Thieves still have a chance. It's Cryo versus 2. Getting active, finding his. He has a molly to play with. Icy has nothing. The first tap now. Icy looking for half. He gets it to half. Another fake, and now the molly. That's a lot of time. Icy's got to go on the offensive. But look at that, Cryo's backed all the way out. The clock is moving, the clock is moving. And Cryo now back on the hunt. Icy looking, pulls off. No, he can't go for the full stick. Cryo waits him out. Icy can do nothing. The clock goes down, and Icy's got it. He wins the fight over into the A site. No control of U-Haul just yet, and Icy gets the opener.
More fighting coming, Leaf. 1-for-1. Break on the hunt attack. 3v4. In comes the pit for Bang. He becomes the danger man in this round. How long can he stay up? How much can he do? Great angle there from Boostio. Evens out the odds and buys a bit more time. Spike, spam coming in. Bang, they're so close to him, and Valen knocks him down.
He showers.
A chance for revenge. Down to a 1v1. Trent has to hold this one halfway. The Prowler in his face. He hops off. The time is ticking.
Short. And getting those 2 kills was gorgeous.
G2. They might have just kept themselves in this one. It's here. But G2, they were apt at those pistol rounds in the game versus EG. 4-for-4. It's fast down short. Asuna satcheling forward, but Valen was not caught by the flash. And he shuts him down.
Talk about a guy that was money last week. It was Valen. Now EU out of showers. And Valen also the one to take him down. G2 responding to that aggression perfectly.
Boostio's got an angle, but he has to get ahead of that haunt. G2. Thorough, it's Valen again.
There's 5 players around Valen.
Big flank coming here from Bang. And Leaf not watching the right angle. Turns. Oh boy, it gets awkward. But Leaf finds the timing, and now poor Cryo has too much to do. This guy's the IGL, but he can do it all. Boostio, all right. Stunning.
If he gets another, that would truly be ridiculous. Wait,
Cryo
what?
gets one with a classic? How's this happen? There's a flank coming quickly too. This round is suddenly dangerous for G2. Mollies will try and flush 100 Thieves out, but they're still chilling backside and they're biding their time for Bang to approach.
Short. Bang's made it all the way up, peeking on through the smoke, but Leaf is holding him. G2 back with the numbers advantage. On the hunt, his low players corralled in backside. G full control of U-Haul.
It really all comes down to this stall, and EU, I think just off the hop there, finds a kill through the smoke onto Trent, and Icy has no way to trade that one on out. It is attrition for 100 Thieves as they slowly flood back, and the util setup for Cryo is lovely, and they have dealt with this round. Poor Jonah, just a specter. And
How close is he going to use that? 100 Thieves, there is nowhere to run as Icy comes on through the wall, finds two. Boostio stuck, tethered underneath the tube. And Valorant takes him down.
Everything about that execute was perfect. The double flashes coming over the top from both Jonah and Icy combined with that haunt into the seas. Everything caught on. G2 has really cooked up some great combos with this composition. I think having the ability to have two different players who can bring that synergy with Trent's haunt to basically guarantee you're getting a scan every time gives you so many options in the mid round.
There's just too many things to do if you're an anchor and you only have one teammate with you, right? Like, who's breaking that haunt? Who's turning the flashes? Who's playing up close? A lot that you can lose track of in those tense moments. So though 100 Thieves with a fairly comfortable lead at the time being. Gonna be holding on to some guns. They've got enough money to buy into the next. Cryo's not far off that ultimate either. Basically, every agent has some sort of mid-range piece of utility that's great.
Still entrenched towards Hookah.
Yeah, it's being read just a little bit here. Boostio moving back over towards this B side. G2 are gonna need to go fast here. Good mollies to stop the flood, and Jonah P gets that opener. Haunt cleared off from EU, and the second they drop here, the second they look for the plant, he can unleash that ult.
And here comes the flood off of it. Asuna backside, but EU finds a massive one.
There's no time.
11 seconds. They need a plant now. Trent's found a big kill. There's still players on this site that need to be taken care of. 5 seconds. Spike is here for 100 Thieves. Thrash, Roomba, fight down short. Asuna gonna try and follow that one up, and he gets a kill.
Just pop that Yoru ult for the clear.
Icy's gonna get asked to do a lot yet again. Flash towards front site. Yoru will clear out. Boostio is their utility.
Combo.
Nice combo. Spam too, but Icy's blindsided by Cryo, swinging back through from showers. Minute left on the clock, and Asuna picks up another. They're struggling to win out on this one, but G2 get it critical.
And Bang's got to be good for one here. It's a stinger, though.
He needs it, and no one has a gun out. Lee falls, but the trade is there.
To go for this plant, but a teleport comes in from behind. The pressure is on. The crunch is on.
Walk up towards Hookah. This is Asuna's responsibility, and he's pushed off the line, just a stinger in his hands.
G2 might try to invest some ult here and win this round. Nightfall and the null command. Asuna taken very low, but Bang is still looking for it. With Icy down and more space taken towards Octagon. I mean, if G2 can't push Bang out of this position, they're not getting into the site.
No haunts available for now for G2.
This game.
All 4 players contacting into Cryo's line of sight.
Out of charge.
Spots the first. Damage taken from the Sheriff. Second swing, that is excellent support out of Boostio.
30 seconds.
Cryo will continue to fight, but Leaf finds the right timing to take him down. 25 seconds, this plant needs to be committed. And EU follows up on Boostio.
100 Thieves seem to have such a... Watch the teleport. They're going to Nightfall TP into backside.
Is it committed in time? Can they get something for it?
There he goes.
Asuna's down, TP committed, no one can hear, and Cryo is taken care of. That's a great start for G2.
Looks up on short, anticipates a player there, and Boostio finds one on the other edge of the pit. 2 on 4 now, as 100 Thieves move back into the space.
Wingman's on defuse.
Wingman on. Boostio looking forward, but Leaf takes him down. This one's not...
Proof critical here.
Oh, the TP in!
Trap. Okay, this is fast from 100 Thieves, but Trent has dealt with it. That's massive.
I think G2 are going to turn around because players could have pushed through on sand. They're ready for it.
If he kills Jonah P, he has ult, but he needs to win this fight. And it's going to be tough. A Viper wall in front of him, Jonah holding with support. And now this round becomes all the more difficult. 100 Thieves, no util to work with. Just walking into sight, Boostio. What a shot to find. Balance down. Leaf swinging into the front sight, but that smoke still delaying, and Bang is gone. Boostio was separated, and this should be nigh on impossible. Boostio will hop into the site and
to how the next ones are going to run. Just because it was a bad buy, 100 Thieves went for the very aggressive look.
Yet again, G2. Are they heading back towards B? The Nightfall committed. It'll only ping one.
Yeah, sees one player. The rotates are going to come in. 25 seconds on the clock. And Asuna through the teleporter. He gets his before being burned down, but it's still just 20 seconds. There's no control over long for G2.
17 seconds. They have to commit now, and 100 Thieves has arrived on this site. That ult is perfect! Cryo fries them on the entry. 10 seconds. There's no time. There's no chance. 100 Thieves. Map number 1 is theirs.
Defenders win.
Raid boss action to start. And him and Jonah P holding hands. See that most
Happy
of
for
this
that.
map.
Here.
Instantly, the camera just being broken in main. I don't even think we've got to see really anything off of that one. But G2 aren't going to be playing their hand too early in this one. They've got the vibe. Somehow,
I have no idea how he's lived through that endeavor.
that is wild. There's no smoke on Heaven right now either, because G2 went really quick.
Can they go quick enough before Jonah P arrives? Molly, that'll be the first stage of stall, but Asuna is past it to Cade and taking a lot of damage. This refight is excellent out of G2.
Here comes Jonah, up the ropes, waiting for his timing. Saw the back of a player walking through, and we're in astral form. Cryo falls, Jonah gets his and dips away.
Now it's a fight on the site, and G2 is winning them all.
One
That
enemy
wingman
remaining.
will be shut down in just a moment as G2 cleanly deal with that post plant. Mechanics when he's anchoring alone, and when you put him on those lurks, he's a player who has such a good idea of the timings of this game that he's really taking the perfect opportunities. Also, I imagine adding a second voice to help Valorant out as well. Very vocal player when he's given the chance.
Yeah, and he was always, even when he was the star duelist on C9, he would always flex over, play the odd Sky here, the odd Viper on Bind. Never really too much of the Sentinel as a matter of using this A site. Again, what I was sort of hinting.
Nade for Asuna, ready to go in mid.
Got a lot of bodies walking up here from G2.
Picks some good timing on that one. Spam gets a little shaky, but he finds his mark in the nade as well, helping out in that one. So positive trade for 100 Thieves.
A lot of pressure on Cryo. Players coming out of Heaven through main. He finds the first and covers it over into a second
down,
somehow. Trent just saw. Trent has managed to recover the spike though. Planting slightly off the normal line just to try and get something done. Actually dodging all the utility. He wants to go for a kill. Peeks on out of the smoke. 100%. So how do G2 come back into here? I still think threatening lurks up A short, very effective, taking the fight. All their proactive fighting tools are going to be over towards A. Yeah, they've got the Astra that can assist global. That's the only thing to really keep a mind on, but there's also a trip directly in Bang's path, so that's going to be... So what they'll do instead is very aggressively re-clear down into ramp. Through beaten there a couple of times now. But really when we saw them in kickoff, they didn't have a ton of...
Is one of the hero rifles in this round. How much can he get done?
Good
Nade
intel.
at his feet. Molly, but he's found a gap in it. Still healthy enough to get something done. Here comes the clearance. Cryo wins the first, but the trade is instant from G2. And now Bang is going to have that same task ahead of him, and he falls as well. G2, clean house. Only Asuna left, and he's getting overwhelmed from so many different angles. A flash in his...
I like the read on that one, Mimi, and he's gonna have his opportunity. So they're on here through spawn, swinging around the line, he gets his two.
For Thieves to be proactive towards B, they have to have a player looking ahead of this one. And Asuna's gonna get flashed up. Ult's being committed. They're going
a
fast
fake.
into this hit, but it was never a full commitment. Rocket is there. Asuna has committed it, and Cryo is the only man standing on the site. G2 not looking for him, not hunting for him. The flash. His spike on the floor. Jonah far away, but he's ahead of the ankle. Finds one. Has to look for more in this one. A swing towards Heaven, though. It's too well timed. And 100 Thieves have this one on.
Heavy exec ults, they don't have a lot
This
of
fight is
utility.
everything, and Trent loses it. Leaf picks one up on the other side, but B is our focus, and Cryo has fallen. He needed to do more. Are they
There's
trying to
15
run for
seconds
it?
left. They're ulting over into A. Valen got the ultimate, now onto the A side, but EU finds the kill. 10 seconds on the clock, and EU gets them both.
He's won the round. The rest of G2, too far away. Another overcook there.
Mimi, how many rounds on the previous map did G2 lose on time? Like, it was a all of a sudden there's a cross that can get over into Heaven, and that would put a lot of pressure back on EU there, Cryo.
Second round in a row he's played there and gotten value out of it. Paranoia towards Heaven. Bang has escaped. All this util is for pretty much nothing, as he's gonna actually not be able to get anything out of this one, and neither does Asuna. All on Cryo. How's he got 3? Seems impossible that he's done so much. Use deafened
30 seconds
at least
left.
one of those players.
Spike planted.
And Busho's just sprinting. He knows that Jonah can't hear, so he's just running up behind him. So astute from the leader, Valen, though. This is one piece, has to shoot the second. He'll teleport towards main.
Shadows traveling.
1v2. He hears both players drop into backside. Wingman available for the defuse. He's gonna stick this. Valen has to fight. Finds an
For G2, and we saw back on Bind that there were some pretty big adjustments to how they played their attacking half. They want to accelerate or try working back into A. That could be their best bet now.
100 Thieves wants to fight through the smoke. They pick their timing to perfection. And that is a big player for G2 to lose.
With that ultimate,
Look at Boostio. Off angle. Do they have the discipline to clear him? Icy's not
doesn't
looking.
know.
The rookie
He
has
doesn't know.
spotted him, and Boostio's activated. 1-for-1! Icy's killed his teammate. That's right, Yellman, what are you doing? 2v4 now. And he is flooded into backside. He's ahead of this one. Icy's just not looking, and Trent's in trouble. A swing from EU. What a blunder.
it is just a who uses all the chaos of it to sneak into elbow somehow. Flash in, forces Bang off the line, and G2 are trying to go into mail fast, but good flood utility just dominating that space. The spam, the pain shells. G2 are falling apart.
Lovely stuff there. 100 Thieves.
One enemy remaining.
G2 need to find some way to hit the brakes and sort of recover themselves, and maybe it's with Trent. What is he doing? A 1-on-4 brought to 1-on-1. Low HP, but Trent
Good round here for G2 though. If they end this half 8-4, could be signing their own death warrant. They can refight into this one. A nasty off angle for EU. Spam to try and bait that no one's in this position. Can he find a shot? It's such perfection. Out it
go on down.
And look
But
at the next
somehow,
player in this one.
Jonah just blasted him! Mid-flash, Bang on the other side, though, gets 2 kills, peeking out of his ult. Back in it with the shorty, and he has 3! Back up the ramp, looking for Jonah. Is just perfection.
Activate the mid-lark. That means the pressure this round is on EU and Asuna on their respective sides. All committed. Asuna in. 2 kills found. Now here comes the vent players.
Up the vent. EU ready for it. Here's those players gunning around the corner. Asuna gets his 3.
And Valen in main. He's cut down to 8-4. 7 rounds in a row.
Off a Trent, but yep. It is not a great look.
They need to win this pistol. It's a fast hit towards A from 100 Thieves. Dizzy into the site. Asuna has all the space. G2 will play a set retake.
Ooh, giving that spike over to Asuna. Get that showstopper online. Delayed slightly, but still enough time to get this down before the smoke.
But more util to stall. Finally, the commitment will come out. Here's the fight towards ramp. That's 1. 2-for-1 trades thus far. Icy into the backside of site. But there's still a lurk here. They were waiting for the re-clear. G2 is ready. A tap on the spike. Both players trying to fight up through the ramp, but that spike not being stuck just yet. And a chance for EU if he can win that duel. But it's just not happening. G2.
Try to heat in here, not expecting the Viper to be stuck down in vent. And that keeps...
And they're walking into a judge. Icy. Finds 1. It's only
Spike
1. Great
down,
movement
B.
by Asuna to get ahead.
a little stylish.
The spike actually looks like it's going to join
30
towards A. Just
seconds
going to
left.
be very late here for Cryo. Here comes the commitment.
Camera taken out.
New Sentinel player Leaf. He's got all the util to stall this one out. Rotates.
Cage triggered.
Coming in for at least 1 player. Leaf just playing around in his cages. And he picks the right angle. Good fight onto Bang, and the trip has caught off Asuna. It's only 2 kills picked up, but the rest of the team has arrived just in time to likely win this retake. Still, EU could be dangerous here, but the Molly is there, very thorough from G2. That's a judge, though. The paranoia, he's too close for it to matter, but that's a great teleport out of Valen. The second angle, the difference maker.
DP might have saved G2 there. Got a little close at the end, but still using the mollies, doing everything by the book. Idea like they've got right now. There's a fault line ready to go, thrown into B main. Icy gets up into that space. 100 Thieves, though, are seizing mid-control. Judge around the smoke. Freeze, nobody move. You know G2 are gonna have to walk into you. Icy's gonna have to do something. He can't just sit backside B. Too many angles he could be approached from.
And that's where 100 Thieves is heading. Asuna satcheling forward. Trent full HP. Boostio, his wingman is going to get the spike down as Asuna wins the fight. And he gets a 4th as well. Flop.
B main to try and clear that out.
Bang has a 1v1 ramp here. Leaf just a frenzy to work with.
Good. See this plant. Ooh, check out where Austin is playing. Boost himself up on that box there with the coverage given by the wall. That is going to be a nasty angle to play off of once this wall comes down. Oh no! Jonah P steps through the smoke for one.
But it was only one. 3 left alive. But they've recovered 2 weapons here. A Guardian and a rifle. EU on the off angle. Lines up a double. I think just a little high-low there. Utility. This is a team that has grown over in this series.
So far on the debut, right now just set up for a big fight in B main. Do they snap it off the rip? There they do. Ult goes in, but does he clear the close box? They're all around the wall and he can't get that easy kill.
He got a kill last time.
Thrashing from B main, Showstopper can blitz it up into heaven if they want. And these players are going to fall. Valen goes down. Still, backside is Trent holding on to that line. He gets his one and a second.
Wingman plants a spike. By his teammate now, both through spawn. EU up top to hold this one. Great first kill. Leaf trades onto one. He's low on HP. They're both one shot. And
players in heaven. Now the rotate has come through. That is true. Trent gets the first kill from on the rope. Icy gets another. And Hunt of the Thieves have been as good as stalled out.
Block off a Bang. Can't risk planting open. They won't have a heaven rewrap this round, or at least not when it's planted for it.
Pit unlocked, but G2, they actually just spent head. Playing on the outskirts of the pit, but Cryo is here waiting for the approach. Not planted for him up in heaven, but with EU around the corner, they have brought it to 2-on-2. Back and forth, Bang goes, scouting out the players and taking them down. It's enough.
Stop this B hit.
But that's okay. G2 want to play retake with the Rolling Thunder. Jonah P.
Wingman planting the spike. Jonah committing his ult. Here comes the fight. Leaf wins the first. A second as well from the Cypher towards heaven. Spike has to come down. Another flash, another fight. Bang has too much to deal with.
One enemy remaining.
And G2 shut it down.
The orbs to play for those critical ultimates. Fire and Jonah P from site can support so well. A fault line on that line would be deadly.
Here comes Icy, walking down main with B. Trent's been a hero. He needs to do it again. Cryo with main. The timing is brutal. Oh, it's just a dismantlement by 100 Thieves every timing. This opportunity left really is heroics.
Last player standing.
Look in the wrong no one has been looking at the player they died from.
It's so brutal.
One more! So good. One more! That's my son right there.
Bang has to contain. It'll be a stun from Jonah, but he's ahead of this fight.
Good stall here from G2, and they're ready to fight off it. Trent is playing on the ground. Leaf out on Raptors, and that blind doesn't hit anything. Leaf's good there for the kill. A Paranoia to assist. Wingman falls. 100 Thieves have been stalled out, and the Leaf has gotten the job done. All on EU now in a 1v2.
Bring them down.
Spike to be recovered. Jonah towards heaven. He's being watched. The plant being committed. Damage from EU. 40 seconds for the man to work with both players together. But he's repositioned.
He can't plant the spike. There is a fault line. If he goes this, he's getting stunned. Good position away, and he gets in front for the kill.
1v1 Icy! He can't do it! He wins the clutch!